Junior Factor Nation. Speak without fear.
So I kind of want to switch gears here and go into something a little bit more positive. I want to talk about the Colorado shooting at the movie theater. Very, very sad thing. Extremely sad. I think the numbers, he wounded 70-something people and killed 13. That's the last I've heard, unless it has gone up since then. But it's really, really sad. Whenever something like this happens, it's it shakes up the entire nation. But we do stand together. We stand united when things like this do happen. Same thing happened after 9/11, a national crisis. We stand together. Politics is put aside, and we stop labeling ourselves as Republicans. We stop labeling ourselves as Democrats, and we start to call ourselves Americans when things like this happen. What I want to do before we go to a commercial break is honor the heroes of that night. There were two stories that I kind of want to talk about that I believe definitely deserve to be recognized. Because in this night of darkness, in this night of pure evil, there were heroes, there were instances of light, of good people trying to do the right thing, and I want to share those with you. A woman who this is from The Blaze. A woman who survived the deadly Aurora, Colorado movie theater shooting said her military member boyfriend laid on top of her during the gunfire, taking a bullet and sacrificing his own life to save hers. Her name was Jansen Young. She described an object first sailing into the theater over the audience, which police have said contained an unknown gas. That's lovely. This guy sounds like an absolute lunatic. She quotes, "He pushed my hips to the floor, and he's like, Jansen, get down and stay down. He kind of pushed me in under the seat and pushed on me real hard, and he was laying up against me. And he whispered into my ear, 'There's someone with a gun, and he's shooting people.' And he took a bullet for her. And he died for her." What? I mean, it is so uplifting to hear stories like this. Don't get me wrong. The entire night was a terrible, terrible occurrence. But in this time of darkness, people like this, who took a bullet for his girlfriend, these people represent light in a time of darkness. And this person should definitely be honored. Because it is a courageous thing to do, and it's good to know that there are still people out there who have this mindset, who care about others. This is the America that I know, ladies and gentlemen. This is the America that I know. She continued talking about this. She said, "I didn't really know I didn't know what that was, and then it was a whole bunch of wetness everywhere, and I started thinking that this is a water balloon." But she then realized that it was blood on her boyfriend. And then she realized that he was shot. Apparently she tried to shake him and wake him up. And she realized, oh my gosh, this guy took a bullet for me. Absolutely incredible. And this guy definitely needs to be recognized. He is an absolute patriot. And he should be commended. He is a hero. But age does not matter. Age does not matter. You can be a hero at the age of 13 years old. Yes, there was a 13-year-old girl named Kaylin that night in Aurora, Colorado, at the movie theater, who tried and did her best to save a 6-year-old girl. Now, she had an interview on CBS, and you can look that up. It's on the Blaze. Unfortunately, we don't have any audio for that. But what happened is that she went to the movies that night with a group of friends. And one of these friends was a 6-year-old girl. And when Holmes came in and was shooting everybody, the 6-year-old got shot. She was the youngest one to take a bullet that night. And her name was Veronica, the 6-year-old. And so the 6-year-old fell to the ground, and this older guy who got shot fell on top of her. So now you have the 6-year-old on the ground and an older guy on top of her. And this 13-year-old Kaylin ran up to Victoria and realized that she was shot, but couldn't really do anything because of this man that was laying on top of her. And she pleaded with the man. She said, please move, I need to help this girl, I need to get out of here. And the man couldn't move and couldn't get off of her because he was numb. And she tried to give Victoria CPR and save her life in the middle of all this. She could have just ran out. She could have just got the hell out of there. But she saw Veronica injured, went up to her and did her best to save this girl. This is the definition of an American hero. This is the definition of a patriot, caring about other people. These two people need to be recognized. And that's why I took some time out of my program to share their stories. They are heroes. And I know that the shooting was very, very dark. It was evil. It was absolutely evil. But there were instances of light. And these two people that night were the light in the darkness.